So then, we are back with more understandings from the time of the Second Tabernacle services, where we find in the Aramaic English translation of the word. This translation comes from the original manuscripts of the prophets of the Israelic lineage. So then we can understand the time of the end as per Mashiyach the prophet. Then we find the areas of restoration of the holy city, including also the heathen. So since the Creator has mentioned the heathen, even the heathen would observe his mighty works, and then they would tend to their flocks to their vineyards. What this means is then the Gentile level was also included in his holy plan. If you were always brought up by the scoundrelized scripture, then you never find those important details. But then, what is the market like then these next few years? What is it going to be like? Now, it's very simple. As you can understand, then the Chinese system is coming. There is no doubt about it. It is coming. Because you have to understand then the facts. What are the facts? Watch very closely then when you read in terms of Chinese mortgages. What do you read? There is a document posted on the internet where you find in the intermediary mortgage Chinese system. The first topic of the document states any kind of a fluctuation of the percentage has to be instantly equalized. What does it mean? You can only make those claims when you understand a system that is absolutely 100% and you have a constant growth. Then, with this in mind, you understand then there is no market going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Religious junk. When religious system gets in the midst of market, it's always a disaster. But the Chinese system does not have religion. As far as we understand, they are people of trade. They are people of work. From sun up to sundown, they work. Market always up. That's why you have then the claim of any kind of a fluctuation in any percentage of mortgages must be instantly equalized. This means whatsoever changes takes place because of the crazy market must be equalized to their own. You can only make the claim when you understand you have then a system that is absolutely 100%. Second is, how would then a nation being very rich buying junky mortgages from someplace else? Let me ask you this. U.S. mortgage bust of 2008. We thought we had made a very nice deal with Chinese. Well, they bought the junky mortgages. They're not interested in the mortgages. They're interested in the system. We ended up giving them the entire systematic section of mortgages, extremely important when you relate with work. Why did they purchase it? Because it's easily adaptable to their own system. China's growth is absolutely amazing. It's around 30% a year. So what's coming in the future, as we understand, when the system becomes available, people download the information, then the system in their own computers, and they are investing. What is it going to become of the retailers? How are they going to charge taxes? You download the Chinese system, the sq116 system, in your computer. You invest, you purchase in the same system, it's abroad. It's an overseas system. It does not relate with your own. You don't have exchange of money from institutions and the sq1 system. It doesn't have. Once the transfer of funding from a closed circuit financial institution is made with the Chinese system, then they made whatsoever transfer value of the day, if your monetary system is valid. After the transfer, you have a number over there registered in the Chinese system. Then you invest on products, but you are going to invest overseas. The government can watch it as they invest in the products, not the companies. Companies are the scoundrels. They invest in the product. directly to the product. Then as the products are sold, you get a share of it. Not very big, depending on how much you invest. Multiply by 10,000, 100,000, 500,000 items of your choosing. What do you think is going to be then the end of the month's check? But you don't receive in your own money. You receive a virtual number. It gives you the ability of purchasing. How is the government going to charge taxes? What do you understand of Chinese in terms of trade? Very inexpensive and freight at no charge. A lot of the products they ship to you at no charge. Would you go around the corner over there in your town and buy a pair of pants for 50 where you can get for 20? Freight paid for, delivered at your home. Besides your preference for quality and name or brand, if you go around the corner and you can buy for 50, it's because you have money. It's not the case of the most people of the world. So do us a favor, exclude yourself from the thought, would you? Let's think of those people who are absolutely searching for jobs, barely can make meat, and then those people are going to be trading in the system. Retailers are going to be nearly gone. Try to understand the nature of the system. What is going to be important? Farming, meat, milk, mining, fuel, transportation, trucks, railroads. Where do we find this information? Galah, read Revelation. Chapter 1:8 indicates when then the Mashiyach explains for his people, the set apart, to come out of the system and resume their duties. Then Yohanan goes further and mentions then the freighters. The freighters are in charge. What can you deduce? You know, in this junky relationship with the government and media, that's a joke. You know how it's going to be the media in the future? Murderous. If you are thinking you can calm down the media for your own behalf because of your plans of government, no, you are wrong. They are going to be murderous. You screwed up badly, they're going to provide enough information that's going to rip you apart. Because the regular people are tired of these governments, liars, scoundrels making schemes for themselves, gorging themselves with somebody else's money, stealing from the people. You know, people are enough of it. And the media goes along with the people. You screw up in your government, you're going to be exposed. So don't think you can kind of, play around with the media and try to make friends because the market won't let you. We are in a period of time after 2009 of the dragon. Precision. That's why then Chinese dragon, Chinese system, there is a reason for it. So if you are boasting yourself because, you made some governmental decisions, you don't understand what's coming in the future. When you speak of economy, remove the retailers from your list. Your bankings, remove the savings from your banks. Then checkings, the bare minimum. Then you can have a sound piece of paper with relevant information. As the system becomes available, governments can't track them. The only way they can track the system is by having transfers. This means the economy of the country must truly provide real numbers, real exportations, in exchange for the number. Otherwise, checkings in banks are going to nearly be closed. There won't have any more trade for those people. We are not playing around anymore with the mid-man, the mid-person. Congregations of old, people, evading taxes and then going around in congregations, speaking around of their dealings, not paying taxes, and then comes around the inspector and, joins up the conversation, finds out people are not paying taxes. Every main jack of you in jail. There won't be any more the mid-person. If the government does not do their work, and what was then the instruction? Give to the government what belongs to the government. They don't do their job, they're going to be screwed. And then you find groups of people in the government, with a piece of paper, boasting around because, senator, because prime minister of some sort, walking around as big shots. They won't have any more time in the future. If you don't prepare your country as per the instructions of the Israelic lineage, so blunt and so straight, you're screwed. Don't think your citizens are going to be loyal to our country. Because the citizens of our country, they are so conscientious of our economy. They won't give a damn when the system comes. Do you think they're going to be loyal to our country? No, they're going to download the system in their computers and they're going to laugh at how easy it is to invest. There it comes. Country over there, someplace, some towns, they're going to order 100,000 circuit breakers for their homes. 10 amps, 125 or 250 volts. They're going to order 100,000 pieces of it, only as an example. You click on it, you select the product, there is an icon, invest. You invest your money and wait. At the end of the month you get your check. Do you think your citizens are going to be concerned regarding your laws of your country? They're going to say, damn with you and your laws. And do you think they're going to pay taxes? No, because you can't prove it. The government can't sneak around in the Chinese system. You can download it in your computer and verify what's there, but you can't prove what your neighbor is doing. So you can understand what's coming in the future is absolutely skeleton subsystems. If you are a scoundrel dealing with your country, scoundrelizing your country, making yourself important, and not understanding the true numbers, it's going to be skeleton. The bare minimum. And any failure of registration of your financial system is going to be then the way of everybody wanting to close the secrecy, because then the government can't deduct the taxes from. The slightest failure of registration of financial system is going to render the whole at no use. So if you are a kind of a politician playing around with all citizens, because, patriotism, because if you don't charge taxes, as the Mashiyach said, give to the government what belongs to the government. It was an order. If this does not get done, it's chaos. But the Mashiyach did not say. It was optional. No, it was not optional. The Mashiyach was thrown in the midst of the authorities and the people of the law. And believe he was there, and they had murderous thinkings. The Creator himself had to intervene. Those words were spoken by the Creator, not the Mashiyach, though he was the vehicle from those words came from. But then you go to those scandalized denominations, once 7 days, and clap around, and blah, 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 blah. Then comes the pastor giving you then the behavior or procedure. And if you take seriously, you become a monk. And then you expect in the future then having loyal people to your system or subsystem? You're crazy. If you don't tax precisely, exactly, every time there is a purchase, they won't pay you a cent in taxes in the future. And not only they say, damn with you and your system, they're going to say, where are the roads? We want our parcels. Because we're working a deal. There are so many parcels, you don't have space. We have to deal with you. Damn you, I want my parcel. That takes away your diploma from your face so you can get real. Holy Scriptures are not for kids reading. Those are for everyday living, and certainly they are futuristic. It is deadly dangerous what's coming in the market. If you do not tax your people properly, as the Mashiyach said, give to the government belongs to the government. If you don't tax them, then later don't complain. And don't blame the Jews either. Because the Jews are a problem. You always get in the midst of training and blah, blah, blah. No, you were warned 36 months before the problem.